Hi, we are the Baltic Sea Crew, and in the month of July 2021, we have been on a voyage through the Baltics, talking to startup founders, VCs, and even government and central bank representatives to gain a 360-degree understanding of the booming startup ecosystem in this European microcosm. We began our journey in Tallinn. With big names like Skype, Bolt, Wise, and Pipedrive, Estonia stands out not just among the Baltics, but also on a pan-European level in terms of startups and unicorns per capita. A lot of this growth has been supported by government's vision and facilitated by organizations like Startup Estonia, which is aiming to increase the contribution of startups to Estonia's GDP from 2% in 2020 to 20% in 2030. This vision has found strong support in the broader venture capital industry as well, which can be seen from the fact that the total venture capital invested in the country rose from $2.2 billion in 2007 to over $40 billion in 2019. But ultimately, the key driver of this booming ecosystem is the vision and spirit of the founders in Estonia. To gain a first-hand perspective of this hustling spirit, we spoke to several of Tallinn's startups that are disrupting the industries they're in, including Funderbeam, Salve, Modular Bank, and Montonio Finance. Our next destination was Latvia's capital, Riga. The influence of Russian language and culture in Riga contrasted strongly with the almost Nordic culture we had experienced in Tallinn. We dive into the Latvian startup scene, starting with our interview with Startup Latvia. And through all our conversations in Riga, we learned how Latvia is creating a distinct branding for itself among the Baltic states by focusing specifically on green tech and agri-tech ventures. Riga still is home to some up-and-coming fintech stars from the region, including Nordigen. After Riga, we flew to Vilnius, capital of Lithuania, a country that is positioning itself as the fintech hub of Europe. The lively city of Vilnius, with its edgy and trendy vibes, was a strong cultural contrast to both Riga and Tallinn. We could already see how Lithuania could naturally position itself to attract talent and become the fintech hub of Europe. In Vilnius, we spoke with Marius Jurgilas, board member of the Central Bank of Lithuania, who explained to us how the Lithuanian bank has led the way in use of sandbox for fintech innovations. Our conversations with accelerators and VCs like Iron Wolf, Catalysta Ventures, and Launchpad Capital further rounded our understanding of this vibrant startup ecosystem. We completed our voyage where we started, in Tallinn. One of our final meetings was with Andres Sutt, Minister of Entrepreneurship and Technology in the Estonian government. Our unique voyage has taught us not just about this hidden, booming startup ecosystem in Eastern Europe, but also given us an immensely broad perspective and learnings that will guide our future ambitions to launch our own ventures.